Sony will no doubt try their hardest to get that nasty taste out of their mouth of Microsoft buying Activision. At the end of the day, it looks like it might cost Sony less than $300 million overall by losing Call of Duty. Now, are they going to lose Call of Duty for sure? We aren't really sure yet, but it's probably something that could happen after the next few games. It's going to be something that obviously is going to be a hot topic for a long time to come. Still, I do believe that Sony is going out there and going to make as many announcements as they possibly can that really appeal to their fan base and things like that. They got to strike back against Microsoft. Obviously, clearly, they're going to do just that with different announcements. I doubt that they're going to come back with a huge, like, oh, we bought this developer. I don't think that's how it's going to work out. I think it's just going to be a steady flow, a steady influx of great games and things like that. That's going to be the way that Sony's going to fight back. Yes, they'll probably buy more studios. Yes, Microsoft will probably buy more studios. But at the end of the day, it's honestly just all about going out there and doing what got you in first place to begin with, and that's exactly what Sony should do and continue to do going forward. And hopefully that's what they will do. Like, that's what I want to see. If you want to ask me, hey, what do you want to see Sony do in the future, that's exactly what I want to see. I want to see them compete. I want to see them putting out great games, and that's exactly what it looks like they're going to do. And this news right here is pretty big news. Like, this right here, I think is going to be something that's going to knock people's socks off. It's going to put PlayStation back in that sort of world of, hey, we're PlayStation, we're first in gaming. That's how it's going to be. We don't care if we lose Call of Duty or some Bethesda games, because we've got all these other great, amazing games that you're not going to want to miss out on playing. So buy our platform. So I think that's what Sony's thought process is. Whether or not that works out, hey, we'll have to wait and see. But it's going to be a topic you're not going to want to miss, and it's a video that's going to be awesome. So, hey there everyone, I'm the Crab Gamer, and of course this is Crab Gamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. You'll maybe notice some changes around here, but that shouldn't stop you from giving us a like, and maybe even possibly consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me today. It means the world to me. A lot of people ask how they can support a channel like mine. A simple like, or any content creator will tell you a simple like goes the furthest, right? Yes, I would love subscribers. Yes, tell your friends, all that kind of good stuff, but just like the video. I mean, if you're watching the video, it doesn't take but a second to go down and like the video. It keeps me making content. It gets the content seen, and it just reinvigorates everything around here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Now, Microsoft has Game Pass, which obviously Game Pass is something that realistically is an amazing value, right? It just is. It's an amazing value. It's something that everybody talks about when they talk about Xbox. In fact, Xbox is Game Pass, right? Like, let's just be real. Xbox is Game Pass, and Game Pass is Xbox, and, that's the way things are going to be for the foreseeable future. Now, when it comes to being able to go out there and have something that's tangible for people to look at, I think Sony is going to do they're going to do a good job of going out there and just having people excited by what they have to offer. Now, it looks like they're going to have an announcement for this. Now, keep in mind that this in particular right now is something that is a bit of a rumor still. Until it's actually announced, you have to keep in mind that it's rumor. And I just want to say that, yes, it's a rumor. Let's go ahead and kind of get that out there so that everybody realizes this. It's something that us as fans are going to have to deal with until it's an official announcement. So this came out, and I thought this was funny because I don't know what this is going to mean in terms of what they're going to offer. But supposedly it was a deleted PlayStation blog that had the new Spartacus name as being PlayStation Infinite. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the name. Who knows, right? But according to this anyway, it says, take your PlayStation gaming to the next level with PlayStation Infinite. All existing PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now subscriptions will convert to PlayStation Infinite Gold for the remainder of your active subscription. So apparently they did Gold and Platinum. There was different versions that they had. It basically says that Sony announced a rumored Game Pass competitor is PlayStation Infinite. Take PlayStation gaming to the next level with PlayStation Infinite. 3 tiers: Gold, Platinum, and Ultimate. Existing PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now subscriptions convert to Gold for the remainder of your active subscription service. So apparently this was something that was, like I said, was believed to be a leak. I don't know how true this part is, but we do know that this is something that basically Sony is working on. They've already said that they're working on that. We know that the PlayStation Now cards got pulled completely. This is the type of stuff that gets people excited, right? You got to have some kind of competitor out there, and that's exactly what Sony has going for themselves right now. Now, is this something is that going to be the actual name of it? I don't know. Something tells me they're not going to use Gold, or Ultimate, since those two things are already used by Microsoft. But you never know. These things can kind of have their own way to do things, and I think that's going to be probably some stark differences in what's going to be able to go on with there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that kind of works out. This wasn't the only thing as well. Sony is just out there kind of with their nose to the grindstone, and you got to love this about Sony, right? Because their focus seems to, as always, be on the games themselves, even though they do acquisitions and stuff like that. Like today, they announced that Horizon Forbidden West has gone gold, and thus the game will be released as scheduled next month. Today, Guerrilla Games confirmed on the official PlayStation blog that the studio is all set to start printing out and distributing the game, which will launch as scheduled on February 18th. They say, and I quote, "We have some exciting news for you all. We are thrilled to announce that Horizon Forbidden West has gone gold. This means that we can all set to start printing and distributing the game, ready for you to experience Aloy's journey into the Forbidden West for yourselves in less than a month. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate everyone on the team for what we have achieved together and the community for their continued support and excitement as we're preparing for launch." Now, in today's blog post, Guerrilla Games also shared some footage of Horizon Forbidden West running on a PlayStation 4 Pro, and I'm going to link this article, and it has this footage, and I gotta say, the differences with the PlayStation 5 are noticeable for sure, but it definitely looks like a previous gen version of the game will allow players to have a very nice visual experience. And people always talk about this kind of stuff when it comes to video games, right? Like, yes, the Pro version is going to be 30 frames, and obviously when you're doing 30 frames, you can up the visual quality. But even on the PlayStation 5, which is going to have even better visuals and a higher frame rate, you can tell, like, if you're going to play this game, and this game might be one of those rare games that you can double dip and just enjoy it and enjoy it again. So if you get the PS4 version, obviously you're going to be able to get the PS5 version for free, and you can play both games. And I think that's awesome. I think that's one of the things that people love about this kind of stuff, right? So in the past few months, they say we've shown you a selection of our brand new machines in action, as well as some of the locations and settlements of the vibrant tribes inhabiting the world of Horizon, all captured on the PlayStation 5 console. Today you get a first exclusive look at gameplay that we captured on the PlayStation 4 Pro console. So yeah, I love this. I think the game looks great. Even watching the PlayStation 4 Pro footage, it gets you even more excited for the game if you're playing it on PlayStation 5. Like for me personally, I can't tell you how excited I am. Look, we're starting to finally see these big next-gen games, and I know it's a cross-gen game, but still, to me, it's just like looks so amazing, and it's just going to be one of those things that I think we're getting excited for. Just like with Halo or Forza Horizon 5, right? Everybody gets excited, that this is happening, and that's amazing if you think about it, right? Think about how far things have come since the PS4 Pro, and how great things are continuing to look across the future of PlayStation. And I think that's where Sony's key fighting, how they fight back, is going to continue to grow and evolve, right? They're going to continue to fight back. They're going to continue to grow. They're going to continue to evolve and talk about the games themselves, because that's the most important thing. Yes, it's great, Microsoft buying developers and things like that, but there's also a large contingent of people that say, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and keep things a certain way, right? Let's go ahead and talk about video games. And there's a lot of people like I love Xbox and prefer Xbox, but man, I love to hear more about the game announcements and when these games are coming than about a studio announcement. Although those are huge news in and of themselves, I think that we all love to hear like the game announcements and things like that. So I hope that we see more of that in the future, and I honestly hope that Sony continues to talk about the video games themselves and Sony and Microsoft as well, because that's where it's all out, So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to link all of this stuff. What do you guys think about this? A competitor for Game Pass? It's coming. It could be called PlayStation Infinite. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. There is definitely going to be a competitor, though. What it's going to be called, who knows? But should be interesting. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. Crap gamer out.